Well, this month is Mental Health Awareness Month, and ABC-7 has been bringing you mental health stories as part of our Be Mindful initiative. Well, today we want to focus on the Paso del Norte Health Foundation and how they've supported mental health in our region. I'm joined by Sandra Day, the program officer of the Paso del Norte Health Foundation, and Enrique Mata, the executive director of the Paso del Norte Center. Thank you both for your time today. And Sandra, I do want to start with you. What led the foundation to make mental health part of its mission?
We recognized that there was a critical need to address mental health because we know that mental health is part of the overall health. We wanted to make sure that people had access to quality mental health care.
Well, what are some ways the foundation has helped grantees create an impact in the community?
We are proud supporters of several programs that are grounded on evidence. For example, we helped launch the bilingual psychiatry program with Project Vida that is currently training its first cohort of residents that are really working to address mental health needs in our community in a culturally relevant way.
Well, Sandra, how does the foundation help grantees work together to address mental health as a whole?
We consider ourselves a convener, and collaboration is at the heart of everything that we do. We have the El Paso Behavioral Health Consortium, who brings together a lot of stakeholders, mental health providers, and other justice leaders that come together to really recognize what are those strategies that we need to coordinate in order to address mental health care needs of our community. And we do so in a way that makes that collective impact possible in order to promote health and specifically mental health. And also they're able to apply together for federal grants. And really with that collaboration piece in mind is, like I said, at the heart of everything that we do. And that's what really makes possible and move the needle towards the reduction of stigma.
Enrique, why is cross-sector collaboration important to advancing mental health in our region?
Well, it's really important, as Sandra had said, that when you start cultivating collaboration, a community, it requires shared resources, shared risk, and then shared reward. And when you do that, you come up with a maximizing of resources, an increased trust in the community with the service providers, an overall improved long-term system. So collaboration is crucial to maintaining a strong system of care to get people services where and when they need them.
Well, can you give us an example of how this has helped individuals and or families?
One of the things that really was, and I love to say that this community is really above a lot of other communities when it comes to this, is that there's a high degree of trust. For instance, in type like the August 3rd tragedy back in 2019 or the pandemic, you have our key leaders in the community that quickly come together, and they know each other already. They know the data that we have available. They know what programs might help the situation. So we can move more nimbly, we can move more effectively, and we can ultimately get services again where people need them at the time they need them.
Okay, so how would you say that this has changed the region as a result of the foundation's long-term investment in mental health?
The foundation has been wise. They've invested not just in the alliance that was developed between the Meadows Mental Health Policy Institute for the Paso Norte Center. Before that, the foundation has always had a portfolio of grantees that are addressing the concerns that have been identified through data and system assessments that they have helped to fund and helped to coordinate across the region. Now, when you have those things, you also have good programs that increase. For instance, we have better education programs than we had 10 years ago. We've got crisis intervention teams now that we didn't used to have. We've got better programming and communication across the justice system to divert people away from justice to the services that they need, and better coordination in the schools to help get kids the services they need early on.
All right, Sandra and Enrique, thank you both for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.